Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. Today I'm super excited to share with you my experience with the Redmi Note 10 right here. So this device has just been launched in Malaysia not too long ago, and there is two variants to this, the Note 10 Pro and this version that I have here today that I will be showing you guys. This is the standard version, the Redmi Note 10. Alright, why I find this device so exciting is because it came in at a really crazy price and is offering a lot of features for just that amount of money. So it's going to be, I think, the best affordable device in 2021. But before I go there, let me tell you guys all about this Redmi Note 10 that I have right here. Alright, so starting off with the price, this device is coming here in Malaysia for RM699 for the base variant, the 4GB RAM variant. But the one that I have here, this is actually RM799, and this is coming in with 6GB of RAM. So I'll put in the price for other regions so that you guys have a basic idea on what the price is. But basically, it is very affordable, just starting from $699. And as soon as I unbox the Redmi Note 10, which I actually have, it's right here. I'll get to that in a minute. I just want to tell you what came in the box. Of course, you do get that transparent silicone case, but more importantly, what you do also get in the box is this beautiful charger right here. This is a 33-watt fast charger, and it also comes with its respective Type-C cable. So even at the price of just RM699, you do get a chunky 33-watt fast charger in the box, and that is just amazing. So it's very, very fast. I'll talk more about this charger later, about the battery. Let's check out the device itself. Alright, so just putting that down for a minute. This is the Redmi Note 10, guys. So I'm sure you've seen it on the internet or on other videos. But when I unboxed this guy for the first time and taking it out from the box, I was really amazed with the kind of quality we are getting for just that kind of entry-level device right here. So the Redmi Note 10 feels really nice to hold. It does come with a little bit of weight to it. If I'm not mistaken, it is slightly more than 170 grams, but it feels nice in my hand. It looks good. It feels a little bit more premium than it actually is. So very, very nice stuff that we have here. I'm not too sure about this material at the back. It could be glass if I'm not mistaken, but it definitely collects a lot of fingerprints. The camera design is like this right here. Let me know what you guys think. It is not actually a huge camera bump at the back here. Pretty flush with the back panel, and I like that. I also like this color that looks a bit grayish right here. Very understated, not too flashy with most of the entry-level devices that we have today. At the sides here, we do have that side-mounted fingerprint scanner. Again, very useful. And at the front here, we get an AMOLED display, guys. So an entry-level device with an AMOLED display. I mean, we've never really seen that at this kind of price point. So again, very happy with what we're getting with the Redmi Note 10 right here. Alright, so in terms of the design, this is pretty much how it looks like. Again, I must say that I love this design very much. It looks a bit similar to the Xiaomi Mi 11, but I must say this actually looks a little bit better. Yeah, I guess design is subjective, but that's what you get here with the Redmi Note 10. You have some branding at the top, some icons and stuff at the bottom right here. And it does say something very interesting here, ultra premium. So that's just to remind you that this is an ultra premium device that just starts at 699 ringgit here in Malaysia. Alright, okay, back to the device itself. At the front, we do have a tiny notch cutout at the top here. Just one right in the middle. Again, pretty simple stuff. And at the top and bottom, you do have a little bit of bezels, but to be honest, I don't really care about it. It looks really nice to me. It's good, it's good. Alright, so let's talk about the display first and foremost. So obviously, this is not a high refresh rate display, but again, like I said, you do get a Super AMOLED display here. That comes in a pretty good contrast levels, very bright even under the sunlight. I tested it out earlier on and it was pretty good. You also get some really nice viewing angles from this device right here. Colors are great, contrasts are also good. So very satisfied with this AMOLED panel on this device right here. Alright, so moving on to what is actually powering this device. So in here, we have the Snapdragon 678. And like I said, it comes with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal memory. Alright, so I just did a quick Geekbench test earlier on, and this was the results that I got. For a single core, you get a 531, and multi-core 1591. So this is the kind of numbers you can expect. If you're the kind of person who's very into benchmark scores, this is for you right here. Alright, so moving on. in terms of actual daily use, everything is actually very smooth. Of course, it is not as buttery smooth as a high refresh rate display, but what I can say here is that I did not actually face any lags or delays and whatnot. In fact, I actually did play a game or two on my Mobile Legends right here. So I think I've mentioned this in my previous videos a lot now. I play a lot of Mobile Legends. The good news here is that this game actually takes graphics up to Ultra, so it supports the Ultra graphics settings. And to be honest, it was a bit smooth. It was okay. It was not the most like the best gaming experience, but you could definitely game on this guy right here on the Ultra settings that it's available on the Redmi Note 10 right here. Alright, so in terms of gaming wise, you will not feel shortchanged with this device at all. The processor manages to keep everything cool, even though I've been gaming for quite a bit here. Also, I did notice that sometimes on other devices, when I take a lot of photos with the camera, the device tends to heat up, but that definitely does not happen here with the Redmi Note 10. So the device is kept cool most of the times, so no need to worry about that. Okay, I'm just going to move this box for a second here so we can focus on the Redmi Note 10. Alright, so in terms of performance, again, I have not much issues there. Again, this is supposed to be an entry-level device, but it does feel like a mid-range kind of device here, the experience that I'm getting with the Redmi Note 10, because it's just so good. Alright, moving on, let's talk about the next thing, and that is the cameras itself. So we do get a quad sensor here. You have a 48 megapixel main sensor and 8 megapixel ultra-wide, 2 megapixel depth, 2 megapixel macro. Again, these are all numbers. I did manage to take a couple of shots here, and I'm going to share them with you guys in my gallery right here. So I got a lot of photos here that I took earlier on. It looks pretty good so far for now, but I'll leave it to you guys to decide whether or not you think the images, the quality is up to your expectation. Again, this is an entry-level device, but the kind of images that we're seeing here, I would say is pretty okay. It's definitely not to say the best in the business, but yeah, it is definitely good enough for you to share on your social media. Alright, so I'll be sharing with you a couple of photos, and let me know down in the comment section below what you think of these photos. Are they good enough? Are they up to your expectations? And yeah, just let me know down below. Alright, so in terms of the cameras, we have that. One thing I did note here is that we do have dual stereo speakers here. So one at the bottom and also one at the top right here. So these speakers do get pretty loud, but I must say that the audio quality is a little bit towards the side of being a bit thinnish, but it still sounds pretty good and better than any other like mono or single firing speaker. So it's still very nice to have stereo speakers here on this kind of device. So very happy to see that there. Apart from that, you might actually notice that we still have the headphone jack down at the bottom right here. So for all of you guys who still uses your wired earphones, you can plug them into this Redmi Note 10. Alright, in terms of the battery life, what we're seeing here is a 5000 mAh battery. And again, this battery is definitely enough to last you one full day on a single charge. But with this fast charger in the box that came in the box, yep, it does charges the device up pretty quickly. I think it is advertised to hit 67% in 30 minutes. And if you go from 0 to 100, it's slightly more than an hour, about 74 minutes. These are just official figures. But the main point here is that it does charges up the device pretty quickly. So yeah, very handy to have this in the box right here. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much what I want to share with you guys today about the Redmi Note 10. I'll be using this for a couple more days. I'll be back with a 1-week full review actually using this device right here. As you can see, I've already got my apps aligned to how I usually use them. All my games are there, my basic apps are at the front, and my favorite wallpaper right here. Alright guys, so if you want to know more, let me know what you want to know down in the comment section below. My first impressions of this Redmi Note 10 is really positive. I'm very happy to see a lot of features on this kind of price point right here. You get an AMOLED display, stereo speakers, Snapdragon 678, starting from 4GB of RAM and 128GB of internal memory. Also to note is that it comes with dual SIM with a dedicated micro SD card slot. So any of you guys wanting to expand that storage can use that there. But yeah, thank you guys for staying with me in this video. Of course, you can see the excitement on my face because this is one of those devices that actually made me feel excited for it. But okay, if you have any questions, like this video if you can. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!